I use Counterculture DIY Fast Set Blue Label, equal parts A and B. I'm going to mix 3 ounces for 6 coasters to top coat, and that will be more than plenty. B first. That was about 1.5 ounces. Then A, which is thicker. Have your timer on your phone or somewhere for 6 minutes and hit start. And you don't have to mix fast. There's going to be more bubbles in a thicker resin like this. Just mix slowly and consistently, going around the edges and occasionally wiping your stick. And you do this for 6 minutes. Okay, so you can see there's bubbles in here, and it's, you know, even if it's slightly discolored, that's not going to matter because it's going over a deep color to begin with. And the reason I use Fast Set is it's thicker than medium viscosity, which is the kind of resin I use for the special effect. This has a 10 to 15 minute working time, so you don't have time to dilly-dally around, and it cures within an hour or two to the touch. That's what I love about Fast Set. So I'm going to take and just pour a little dollop on each one. I rather have a little bit too much than not enough, and I'll leave some in my cup. And again, my working time is 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to start just one at a time. Use a low temp heat gun. You can pick it up, make sure your hands or gloves are clean, and you can hold it. And it's not as thin as normal medium viscosity art resin, so you can just use a silicone brush. And I kind of go in a U shape when it's, especially around these geode kind of jagged edged coasters. But you just, I do it in a little sweeping and a light touch. So it's just pulling the surface of the resin to the edge. And if you're in good lighting, you can see the top coat going up to the very edge of your coaster. You can drag it straight out. I like to give it a little curve, that way I feel like I'm not going to go over the edges as much. This is a way that you don't really have to mask off the bottom of your coasters. And as long as you're on a flat surface, it's thick enough to where it's not going to really move. And you can torch it. This is a little mini turntable, and I've taped down a sticky side up on the top, and you can kind of even use a turntable. This is easy because then you don't have to put any of your fingers on the coaster while you're spreading your resin. You can't take a long time to do this because of the 10 to 15 minute working time. The longer you wait to complete this step, the thicker it gets, the tackier it gets, and then it gets to a point where it just doesn't want to move for you. After it cures for about 2 hours, then you can come in and I'm going to use silver Molotow liquid chrome oil-based paint pen, and I went around the edges to finish it off. You don't have to. You can also use a gold if you have gold accents, and then your coaster is finished. So hope you learned a new trick. Thank you. Bye-bye.